brother, The Undertaker, on SmackDown, but how great would it be if...
He saw that one coming. It's been said before, but that doesn't make it any less true. Kane is pure evil to the core. This monster doesn't care about anyone or anything.
And you say that like it's a bad thing.
No, he anticipated that move perfectly.
These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case, how come they got you as an announcer? I mean, that ain't exactly great entertainment, in my opinion.
You might be right, Tad. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
He likes fighting dirty, and it's easy to see why. He's pretty good at it.
He certainly is, and I hope he's proud of himself. Personally, I find it disgusting.
Slipped out of that one.
If I
dodged that bullet.
The pride in the hearts of these competitors might be the only thing that's keeping them going.
And pride's a powerful emotion.
He's going for the pin.
Well, I think this one's pretty much a foregone conclusion. Not too tough to figure out who's going to win this one.
You know, this wouldn't be the first time you've made a prediction that didn't pan out.
That's pretty funny. You know what I predict? You keep up with your mouth, you're going to have a permanent win.
We've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every advantage he can.
Hey, you know, that's not going to make you popular, but you got to do whatever it takes to win. You know, Cole, the more I watch this match, the more I'm thinking that there's some legitimate personal... Watch it! He reversed it! Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win, rather than compete fairly.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. I don't think the fans like that one too much. And I'm sure this breaks this guy's heart.
It should. These fans are the lifeblood of WWE, and he doesn't give a damn what they think. And there's the reversal. Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think. Looks like they might be taking this match down a notch here, Cole.
The pace of the match may have slowed, but the intensity of these superstars certainly hasn't.
You could say that again. Waiting for your opponent to make a move or give an opening can be just as intense as putting them through a table.
And whether or not you have that kind of patience often means the difference between winning and losing a match. That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead. You can't let your opponent continue to work over the same area of your body.
Not if you want to win the match. Oh, man, look out below.
What a huge elbow drop.
1, 2.
Is that it? No, only a 2 count. His opponent has been picking him apart all match.
Yeah, and I think it's just about to pay off. Uh-oh. Goozle.
Oh, my God. What a choke slam. All the way from hell.
You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
1, 2, 3. just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
I tell you, I've got no patience for superstars. Oh, my God, I think the referee's out, Taz.
I'll tell you, they got to start getting sturdier refs, Cole. This kind of thing seems to happen all the time.
He's got to do more damage before he can get a 3 count.
Seems like things have quieted down a little bit here, Cole.
I think this may just be the calm before the storm, Taz.
That was a textbook reversal. I think he's gonna fly, Cole.
What a reversal. Look at this. He's lifting his opponent by the throat.
He's got this guy way up there, Cole. What goes up must come down.
Nice reversal. This capacity crowd is certainly getting its money's worth here tonight.
Here's the pin. This could be it.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. These superstars are so unpredictable.
Oh, man. Someone's about to hit the bottom here, Cole.
Rock bottom. What an impact.
Here's the reversal, Cole.
1, 2, 3.
He wasted no time going for that pin.
Could be a finishing move right here.
Look at this. Could it be?
You're damn right it is, Cole. And that's a heck of a finisher right there. Nice quick counter. Here it comes. Look out.
Oh, man. Many a superstar has fallen prey to that finishing maneuver. He was one step ahead on that one.
Conditioning's a huge factor in any match. If you can't go the distance, there ain't no way you're going to win.
That's for sure, Taz. And the WWE superstars are some of the best conditioned athletes in the world. What a counter that was. I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
I'm sure they have it, Cole. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything. As soon as you let the slightest doubt into your mind, you can forget about it.
And that's something I don't think people realize. The mental conditioning of the WWE superstars is just as impressive as the physical conditioning. He's got him covered.
1.
You gotta be kidding me. That was nowhere near 3. Man, his opponent looked like a pump with that counter. You know, the key to winning a match like this is to build some momentum. And you're not going to see a match won with just 1 or 2 moves.
No, but 1 or 2 big moves at a crucial point could change the direction of it completely.
Wow, great reversal.
Look at this, Taz. This could be it.
Good night, Irene. Nobody sticks around long after taking a finisher like that.
He may get the 3 count
1,
right here.
2, 3.
He's going for the throat. We've seen this before.
Here he goes. Slam from hell. You can't ever imagine the kind of pain that inflicts.
Great reversal. Folks will be staying in this match to the end with no commercial interruptions.
Good thing, too, Cole, because I don't think we'd ever hear the end of it if we cut away here.
Oh, no. The referee is down. Let's go going to happen now?
Anything and everything, Cole. No ref means no rules.
He could pin his opponent right here. That was nowhere near a 3 count.
You know, I know I say this a lot, Cole, but this is not ballet. You step between those ropes, you better be prepared to take some punishment.
And to dish some out as well. I don't think I've ever seen a superstar win a match by being a tackling dummy.
Can you believe this match so far, Cole?
I really can't, Taz. This isn't anything like what I expected from these competitors.
Yeah, I gotta admit, they're surprising the hell out of me here, too.
And I think it's that unpredictability that makes these superstars so exciting to watch.
Look at this, Cole. Look at this.
Oh, my God. There's a reason that's called a finishing move. The match usually doesn't go much longer. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle. Oh, God. The ref's on Dream Street, Cole. Anything goes now.
Unfortunately, you're right, Taz. There's no one to enforce the rules until the ref revives.
I'll tell you, Cole, this is what the WWE is all about.
You're absolutely right, Taz. The greatest athletes in the world competing on the grandest stage of them all.
How much longer are these superstars going to be able to keep it up?
Your guess is as good as mine, Taz. They're certainly not going easy on each other, that's for sure. We've seen an excellent match so far, and it's not over yet.
Not by a long shot, Cole. And that's a good thing. I don't think we could ever get sick of watching these superstars go at it.
Me neither, partner. This one's got rematch written all over it.
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match. When you decide to shut your yap for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace.
Well, excuse me for doing my job, partner. Sorry to have disturbed you.
Look at these superstars, Cole. I mean, they're not even contemplating the fact that they might lose here tonight.
They've sacrificed so much to get here, Taz. I don't think they can allow that thought to enter their heads.
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And
This could be 3 right here.
1, 2, 3.
I can't remember the last time I seen a crowd so pumped up.
I know what you mean, partner. These superstars have really brought the fans to life here tonight.
What is he thinking? If he's hurt, he's got to protect that part of his body.
I think he's been trying to, Taz, but to no avail.
I don't think this is just a match anymore, Cole. This is getting personal.
Well, what do you expect? They've been beating the hell out of each other all match.
Yeah, but it's... Oh, man, here it comes.
And that might be the end of the match right there. There's a reason that's called a finishing move. And here's the cover.
1, 2.
No trouble getting out of that one.
This is completely off the hook, Cole.
We were expecting a solid match from these superstars, but this is even better than I'd hoped.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one in this arena right now. Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
I'll tell you what, if you got the crowd on your side or against you, it makes a huge difference, believe me.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not.
Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going.
And neither does his opponent. Slam from hell! There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight.
Let me tell you, Cole, I spoke to these superstars before the match, and I ain't never seen competitors more fired up and ready to get it on.
Judging from how this match has gone so far, Taz, I have no trouble believing that whatsoever.
These superstars are on fire tonight.
They sure are, and I don't think they're going to be put out anytime soon.
Man, Cole, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner, but it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give everything they got. Boy, I'll tell you, this is not the way I thought this match was going to go at all.
And that's what makes the WWE so exciting. The unpredictability of the superstars. You never quite know
This guy might not have enough to kick out.
2, 3.
Man, you just...
whether you like it or not, there's the match right there. That was a hard-fought
Here's
battle,
your
but in the
winner,
end, only one superstar could pick up the win.
And you can't say he didn't earn it, Cole. I mean, come on. He got the 3 count, and that's all that matters.
I can't argue with that, Taz. The referee counted the pin and called for the bell. You can't ask for a more decisive victory than that.
fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for? What a reversal.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all. He countered that and made it look easy.
Hey, how's it feel to embarrass yourself in front of millions of fans?
Oh, would you stop it, King? He's giving it his best shot here.
What a counter! Let me tell you, JR, you won't see action like this anywhere except on Raw.
That's elbow drop that was. That could be all she wrote, King. What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King.
His opponent telegraphed that one.
He's got the crowd and his opponent in the palm of his hand.
That can change in an instant, especially if you let your opponent catch his breath. I thought I'd pick the winner before the match started, JR, but now I'm having second thoughts.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, King. Usually I wonder if you've even had first thoughts.
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole.
Watch out! He reversed it! I love watching Kurt Angle in the ring. I hope he breaks someone's ankle tonight.
Why would you say something like that, King? Since when is that went nowhere? Talk about a superstar who's let his success go straight to his head. The contempt Kurt Angle has. And there's a little something for the crowd. The best superstars never ignore their fans.
The best superstars also finish off their opponents instead of giving them time to recover.
This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow. Could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? I know he's a SmackDown superstar, JR, but I still think Kurt Angle just might be the greatest all-around athlete ever to... Oh boy, here he goes. He's going for the pin. He saw that one coming. Can you believe we're actually watching these superstars go at it?
A textbook reversal there. He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now.
He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here.
And it's been reversed.
So who do you think's going to win this match, JR?
I'm not even going to hazard a guess. These superstars are so unpredictable that that would be just about the most foolish thing. And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
Oh my gosh, he might make his opponent tap right here. There's the reversal. think I know who's going to win this match, but I don't want to say. I'm afraid I'll jinx it.
Come on, King. Don't tell me you're superstitious.
Of course not, JR. I'm not superstitious, because I know that's unlucky. JR, it's gigantic! A giant elbow drop!
2, 3.
He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place. He reversed it. I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to...
Oh, man, I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
It's like he read his opponent's mind. Boy, these superstars have impressed the heck out of me here tonight.
Same here, King. We expected a solid match. We're seeing a great one unfold. It looks like they've decided to slow the match down a bit here.
And this could be a big mistake, James.
The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get... He's sure... Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be.
3.
You're not going to get him with that one. What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. This is great, JR. Would you call this one a slobber knocker?
It's too early to tell, King, but it's definitely one hellacious matchup, no doubt about it.
Here's the cover, JR.
1.
That wasn't even close to 3. I can't believe he countered that one. I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to
1,
kick out.
2, 3.
I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR.
Excellent counter. What ring presence. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really?
Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one. He's a slippery devil.
I think the best is yet to come in this match, JR.
I agree with you 100%. Whenever you put abilities of this caliber in a match together, it just gets better and better.
2, 1.
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it. He countered that one
3.
perfectly.
4.
Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry to end this one, King. And I don't think the crowd wants it to end either.
I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they have. That's not the kind of attitude you come in with and expect to pick up the win.
You're right about that, JR. If you can't see yourself having your arm raised by the referee when it's over, don't bother showing up.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
These superstars are going to tear each other apart.
That's exactly what the fans paid to see, King, and they're not going to go home disappointed.
This is the perfect chance for a finisher.
Did you see that? Ring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with that.
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal. Uh-oh. Come on. It's gonna be pretty.
He may get the 3 count here.
1, 2, 3.
I hope these superstars can make it through this match without suffering a serious injury.
So do I, King, but this ain't ballet. This is very intense, physical competition.
What a move! It's not hard to tell why that's his finisher, JR.
1, 2, 3.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
1.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out here on a stretcher.
You're not going to win a match by insulting your opponent.
No, but having the crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline pumping. A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
I don't think I've ever felt more anticipation during a match than I am right now, JR.
I know what you mean, King. It's hard to find words to describe the electricity in the air here tonight.
1.
Oh, man! That's going to change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better either. I
3.
wish the ref would actually pay attention to what's going on.
4.
This is a mistake,
5.
JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way.
Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for our SmackDown colleagues, but no, I can't, King. I truly believe Raw is the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
And you hit the nail right on the head there, JR. The dominant brand. Not the slightly better brand or the sort of superior brand.
Absolutely not. I'm a Raw.
He can't do that, JR. That's his opponent's finishing move.
Looks like he's trying for a pin
1,
here.
2, 3.
I feel so lucky that I'm actually getting to see these superstars wrestle each other.
Me too, King.
1,
This one has the potential to become an instant classic.
2.
These superstars are putting... Look at that! He's busted wide open! This is great!
I don't know what's so great about watching a human being brutalized like this.
Come on, JR. You know this isn't ballet.
And here's the pin.
1, 2.
That was like 2 7/8, JR. I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
Good God! I don't care how tough you are. A chair shot is a chair shot.
These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What'd you expect, King? This isn't bad. What a vicious chair shot.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King.
That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you.
think I see where this one's going, JR. I don't think we're very far from the end of the match.
I disagree entirely, King. I'd bet my Oklahoma Sooner ass that this one isn't even close to being over.
That's a pretty big bet, JR. Are you sure you're able to cover it?
His opponent's down, and now he's sharing a piece of his mind.
He's going to have to eat those words by the end of this match, JR.
2.
Man, he's putting that steel chair to good use, JR. So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King.
These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR, but I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over any fans with that move, but I don't think that bothers him too much, quite frankly. If there's the submission, there might not be any way out of it.
There better be, or we're going to see a tap out right here. Oh boy, you might want to close your eyes, JR. This one could get ugly.
You're damn right it could. It could get bowling shoe ugly. And that's what this business is all about. It's not ballet, you know.
I could watch these superstars go at it all night, JR.
So could I, King, but all good things must come to an end. Let's just hope it just doesn't end too soon. Oh boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
1, 2, 3.
Oh boy, these fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want.
It looks like these superstars are looking for an opening.
And the first one to find one will take control of this match.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going to be solved with one match.
I hope not. I'd love to see them go at it again and again.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk.
He could hit his finisher right now. Oops.
And now a pin. This could be it.
2, 3.
You think these fans have gotten their money's worth tonight, JR?
If they had,
He's got his opponent locked into submission, JR. This could be it.
it could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here. This is a classic matchup, King.
1,
I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, and I'm happy that I'm getting to see it too, JR. I just wish they'd pick up the pace a little.
Oh no, this is classic old school
One.
wrestling at its finest. You, of all people, should be able to appreciate that, King.
Wait a minute, JR. You're not trying to say that I'm old, are you?
Of course not, King.
Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This'll rearrange your anatomy.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid.
These superstars took each other to the limit. That was what
Here's
you call
your winner,
a real slobber knocker.
Andre
No,
the
that's what
Giant.
you call a real slobber knocker, JR. What does that even mean, anyway?
It means we just saw one hellacious match, King. I hope we get to see them lock up again soon. A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for?
I don't think this is going to work, JR.
The size difference is just too great. A textbook reversal there.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole.
It's like he read his opponent's mind. I tell you, JR, this one has the potential to be a match of the year candidate.
No doubt about it, King. As far as I'm concerned, any WWE match has that potential. Everyone on the roster is an accomplished wrestler. You're not going to get him with that one.
Oh, no, this is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers.
I wonder if SmackDown...
Oh, boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool.
What a counter! Nice try, Skinny.
Well, I think he's going to have to hit the gym some more before he pulls that off. Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the Smack... Watch out! He reversed it!
This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them, King. Like them or not, you've got to respect.
Did you see that, JR? He almost took his opponent's head off. He's climbing the turnbuckle. What's he up to? I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, JR. I can't believe I actually get paid to do this job.
Well, don't let Eric Bischoff hear you say that, King, or you might wind up having to do it for free.
That's true. Bischoff's so cheap, he won't even tip a canoe. These superstars are put...
What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long.
Boy, what a and there's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
There'd better be, or we're going to see a tap out right here. He saw that one coming. I'd hate to be that referee, JR. Can you imagine having to tell one of these superstars no?
Boy, I think I've had nightmares about trying to do something like that, King. A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment. Whoa, what's this?
Stunner! Stunner! And he got all of it, by God! This could be a pinfall.
One.
He's not going to get the 3 count without doing some more damage first. He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here.
That went nowhere.
I thought I'd pick the winner before the match started, JR, but now I'm having second thoughts.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, King. Usually I wonder if you've even had first.
Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy. He countered that and made it look easy. What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all.
He reversed it. I know you're not a fan of everybody in this match, JR, but you've got to respect their dedication to this business.
Oh, absolutely, King. I don't have to like everyone on the roster to acknowledge that they've all worked long and hard to master their craft.
He sure... We could have a pinfall here, JR. He countered that one perfectly.
He's going up. This could backfire.
There's the reversal. It looks like they've slowed the match down a little. And I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem... I can't believe anyone would fall for that. It's the oldest trick in the book. He's going for the pin.
1, 2.
He almost got the 3 count, but almost doesn't count.
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or...
That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King, and even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you. What a reversal.
Can you believe we're actually watching these superstars go at it, JR?
It's great to see, King. I've been looking forward to this match for a long time, and I'm glad to see that it's not a disappointment.
His opponent telegraphed that one. Oh!
Whoa! What a huge elbow drop that was. That could be all she wrote, King.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. No matter who wins this one, everyone's going to feel the effects of this match tomorrow.
He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament.
2.
I don't know why he thought he was going to get the pin there.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah,
He went straight for the pin.
1,
No flies on
2,
him.
3.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear.
I don't think that...
He's a slippery devil.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize.
This...
Targeted attacks we've been seeing have taken their toll.
He's about one submission hold away from tapping out.
1, 2, 3.
I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR.
Oh, for the love of... Open your eyes, Red. I can't believe he got away with that.
Well, you might not like it, JR, but he's going to do whatever it takes to win this one. Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now. And it's been reversed.
Boy, it's obvious these superstars have done their homework on each other.
They sure have. And this is one hell of an exam.
Let's hope it's not their final exam, JR. I'd love to see them go at it again.
Well, if I think the fans have their way. And there's the cover.
That wasn't even close to 3. You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster.
I can't believe he countered that one.
You've got to ask...
What a... Now, why, that's his finisher, JR. He can pin him right here, JR.
1, 2, 3.
Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans, these superstars are out of a job. Excellent counter. What ring presence.
It's matches like this that make this the greatest job in the world, JR.
Absolutely, King. I wouldn't trade it for anything. tell you what, King, the WWE Superstars are about the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport, period.
What do you mean, just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you could see athletes of this caliber?
I was just going for a little humility there, King. I'm not so...
Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have been shed in that very ring.
And I think there's going to be a lot more shed here tonight.
No doubt about that, King. These superstars are going to leave it all in the ring. You can count on that.
See, JR, this is exactly why Raw is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
You're absolutely right, King. We've got the best superstars, the best fans,
And the best announced team. Don't forget that.
I was going to say that until you interrupted me. Now I'm just hoping I haven't lost Taz's phone number. He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place.
2, 3.
Oh, boy. These fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want.
Oh, boy. You might want to close your eyes, JR. This one could get ugly.
You're damn right it could. It could get bowling shoe ugly. And that's what this business is all about. It's not ballet, you know.
You think these fans have gotten their money's worth tonight, JR?
If they haven't yet, I'm sure they're going to by the end of this match.
Well, I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you. You're not going to win a match by insulting your opponent.
No, but having the crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline pumping.
1.
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly...
What a finishing move. I get chills every time I see it. He's going for the cover, JR.
1, 2, 3.
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can, JR. And I don't think we'd have it any other way. I don't think anyone's walking away from this match unscathed.
No doubt about it, King. This one's going to be hell on the anatomy for sure. Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
Oh, boy. Here he goes.
Can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament?
1, 2.
Didn't even get a 2 count on that one.
I don't know where he thinks he's going. This could be a mistake. I can't even imagine what these superstars will put each other through.
I don't think you'll have to use much imagination, King.
Here's the pin. Could this be it?
1, 2.
That's nowhere near a 3 count. There's no room for error when you're on the top rope. I'm sure these competitors have studied each other very carefully.
This match would be over by now if they hadn't, JR. You never get into the ring without doing your homework.
That would be a recipe for disaster for sure, King. The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. superstars can make it through this match without suffering a serious injury.
So do I, King, but this ain't ballet. This is very intense, physical competition.
This is great, JR. Would you call this one a slobber knocker?
It's too early to tell, King.
He's really cranking up the pressure on that hole, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here.
Look at that. He's bleeding like a stuck pig.
The referee had better get in there and take a look at that. We may need to stop this match.
Stop the match? Are you crazy, JR? It's just getting interesting. I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was.
So who do you think's going to win this match, JR?
I'm not even going to hazard a guess, King. These superstars are so unpredictable that that would be just about the most foolish thing I could possibly do. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athlete.
And here's the pin.
One.
Wow, what a match, JR. I've pinned a
Here's
lot
your
of
winner,
superstars in my day, JR, and it's
Stone
tougher than it
Cold
looks.
Steve
No question about that,
Austin.
King. He had to work for that pin.
And tonight, he was the better man. But I wonder what would happen in a rematch.
A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for? He's a slippery devil. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think... And there he goes! The submission is locked in!
Oh my gosh! He might make his opponent tap right here! Let me tell you, JR, you won't see action like this anywhere except on Raw.
That's for sure, King. There's not another brand of sports entertainment out there that can compare with Raw.
Now, if only we could get that through Michael Cole and Taz's heads, then they'd stop running their mouths on SmackDown.
And it's been reversed.
give Big Show some credit, JR. He might be slow and clumsy, but at least he's not very bright.
Oh, you're a scream king. I'd love to see if he's not going to get caught with that one.
You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars.
The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go long without tapping out to this. He reversed it.
No matter how many times I see him, I never get over the size of the Big Show. 7 feet tall, 500 pounds. He countered that and made it look easy.
Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match, and now it's paying off.
Now remember, kids, whatever you do, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. Even these trained professionals wind up pretty badly banged up after a match.
There's the reversal. I can't remember the last time I saw superstars this fired up. I don't think they've even considered the possibility that they might not win this thing.
There's an awful lot of pride on the line here, King. No one in that ring wants to have to go back to the locker room as a loser.
He countered that one perfectly. I think this one could go either way, JR.
It sure could. Until the referee calls for the bell, this is still anyone's match.
What a counter! I wonder if SmackDown's going to have anything nearly this good next Thursday.
I think we both know the answer to that one, King. How could they compete with a match like this? A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? I'll tell you what, King, the WWE superstars are about the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport, period.
What do you mean, just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you can see athletes of this caliber?
I was just going for a little humility there, King. I'm not surprised it was lost on you. That went nowhere.
What a finishing move! I get chills every time I see it. We could have a pinfall here, JR.
1, 2.
I can't believe he thought he was going to get the pin.
My God, look at the damage that has been inflicted here.
I don't care who he thinks he is. He can't take much more of this. He's got his opponent locked into submission, JR. This could be it.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here. What a reversal.
So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight.
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole.
I can't believe he countered that one. It looks like they're slowing the pace down a bit here.
Maybe so. But one or two big moves could completely change the complexion of this match.
It's like he read his opponent's mind. From the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say.
His opponent telegraphed that one. Wow, what a great actor. He even had me fooled.
And here's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring. He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King.
Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one.
He sure is, JR, and I think he got all of that finisher.
This could be a pinfall.
1, 2.
That was so close to 3, he could taste it. These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What do you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR?
A textbook reversal there. He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place.
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for our SmackDown colleagues, but no, I can't, King. I truly believe Raw is the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
And you hit the nail right on the head there, JR. The dominant brand. Not the slightly better brand or the sort of superior brand.
Absolutely not. I'm a Raw man, and I have to believe we're head and shoulders. You're not going to get him with that one.
His opponent has softened him up, JR. Now it's in for the kill.
He's got no defense left against a strong submission hold.
What a move! It's not hard to tell why that's his finisher, JR. He saw that one coming. What are they going to do next?
And now a pin. This could be
1,
it.
2, 3.
I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR? I feel so lucky that I'm actually getting to see these superstars wrestle each other.
Me too, King. This one has the potential to become... Oh, boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. I tell you, JR, this one has the potential to be a match of the year.
Oh, my, he's bleeding. That's an unfortunate side effect of this very physical competition.
An unfortunate side effect? JR, this is what it's all about. Beating your opponent to a pulp.
I'd like to think there's a little bit more to it than that, King. These are professional athletes, not street thugs.
Watch out! He reversed it! These superstars are going to tear each other apart.
That's exactly what the fans paid to see, King, and they're not going to go home disappointed. He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty.
He went straight
WWE superstars sure have their hands full here tonight, JR.
They sure do, King. They've got can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament.
I thought I'd pick the winner before the match started, JR, but now I'm having second thoughts.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, King. Usually I wonder if you've even had first thoughts. Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well.
1, 2, 3,
These superstars are so unpredictable, this match could go another 30 seconds or
4.
30 minutes.
I hope it's the latter, King. It wouldn't hurt my
5.
feelings one bit if this match lasted the rest of the night.
6,
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have been shed in that very ring.
And I think there's going to be a lot more. Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding! This'll rearrange your anatomy. Oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something quick. He's going for the pin.
1, 2,
There's no way that was going to be a 3 count.
I don't think I've ever felt more anticipation during a match than I am right now, JR.
I know what you mean, King. It's hard to find words to describe the electricity in the air here tonight.
1.
I wonder how far these superstars are willing to go to get the win here tonight.
As far as it takes, King. We've seen them put their bodies on the line time and time again.
Oh boy, here it comes. He's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
1, 2, 3.
Oh boy, these fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want.
Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done? I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to
1,
kick out.
2, 3.
Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans, these superstars are out of a job. The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. We could see... Wow! Stealing your opponent's finishing move definitely sends a message. Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be. Oh, man! That was almost 3, JR. I hope these superstars can make it through this match without suffering a serious injury.
So do I, King, but this ain't ballet. This is very intense, physical competition.
I think I know who's going to win this match, but I don't want to say it. I'm afraid I'll jinx it.
Come on, King. Don't tell me you're superstitious.
Of course not, JR. I'm not superstitious because I know that's unlucky. Look at these superstars, JR. They absolutely refuse to be intimidated by each other.
There's a determined look in the eyes of these competitors. No one's giving an inch.
Here's the pin. Could this be it?
1, 2.
There's the kick out. No surprise there.
I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King, and I think it's only... He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We can see a tap out right here, JR. I could watch these superstars go at it all night, JR.
So could I, King, but all good things must come to an end. Let's just hope it just doesn't end too soon.
1, 2.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheating, plain and simple. Oh, no! That last shot busted him wide open.
It sure did, JR. And if I could borrow one of your lines, business is picking up.
This isn't business, King. That's a human being in there, and he's in bad shape now.
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win.
Oh, boy. Here he goes.
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
1.
That's nowhere near a 3 count. This match is going to continue until someone's completely
That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you. So, King, any predictions about the outcome of this match?
Oh, no. Every time I make a guess as to who's going to win, I never hear the end of it from you.
Maybe that wouldn't happen if you got one right every now and then.
This could finish the match right here.
He may get the 3 count here.
1, 2, 3.
I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes with the price of admission.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they pay.
And that's all she wrote, JR. It's over. I've pinned a lot of
Here's your winner,
superstars in my day, JR, and it's tougher than it looks.
No question about that, King. He had to work for that pin.
And tonight, he was the better man. But I wonder what would happen in a rematch. Welcome to a sold-out show from Phoenix, Arizona. A Michael Cole, here with Taz at ringside. And have we got a show for you tonight?
Hey, Cole, we're in the desert. This is nuts. Every SmackDown show is bigger and better than the ones that came before, and tonight's gonna be bigger than all of them.
That's a bold statement, partner, but I can't disagree. I don't think Phoenix has any idea what they're in for tonight.
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter. I don't think this is just a match anymore, Cole. This is getting personal.
Well, what do you expect? They've been beating the hell out of each other all match.
Yeah, but it's more...
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Let me tell you, Cole, I spoke to these superstars before the match, and I ain't never seen competitors more fired up and ready to get it on.
Judging from how this match has gone so far, Taz, I have no trouble believing that whatsoever.
Watch it. He reversed it. Hey, the ref's got a tough job. He's trying to keep these superstars on the up and up. That's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
Hey, you know what, Cole? If you're going to get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm going to throw up.
Is it so wrong to ask a superstar to play by the rules, Taz? That doesn't seem to be so unreasonable to me.
That's because you never competed in a match, Cole. If you did, you'd know that you gotta do whatever it takes to win. And if that means bending the rules a bit, well then, that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
What a counter that was!
Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
Wow, great reversal. This is completely off the hook, Cole.
We were expecting a solid match from these.
I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hole must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it.
He slipped out of that one.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over. Oh my, the submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole.
Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt, Cole, if your opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left. Nice quick counter. This is not just a match anymore, Cole. These superstars have got a legitimate beef with each other.
They do indeed.
He ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
I see that, Taz. I wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent to tap out right here. What an awesome present. That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
The Big Show is a big dude, all right. But I'll tell you what, I think it's kind of strange that a guy who's the longest athlete in the world has not been WWE champion more times than he has been.
What are you saying? That the Big Show isn't? He was one step ahead on that one. Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Oh, come on, Cole. You know, you should let me train you. You can be Cruiserweight champ in like a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marines real
Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough to get the tap out right here. think there's any superstars on the roster who wouldn't love to have the size and strength advantage of the Big Show.
Yeah, but the thing about that is when you're the size of the Big Show, you're the odds-on favorite in every match. So the pressure's on you to win. And if you win, you're just living up to everyone's expectations.
What a reversal. There's the pin. Can his
One.
opponent kick out? And there's the reversal. These superstars are clearly giving it their all tonight.
Not a surprise there at all, Cole. I mean, tell me the last time that you saw a WWE superstar only go halfway.
I don't think I ever have, Taz. Everyone on the roster gives 110%. He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you got to either dig deep and find a way to break.
Look at this. Could it be?
You're damn right it is, Cole. And that's a heck of a finisher right there. That was a textbook reversal.
1, 2, 3.
Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. These superstars are on fire.
What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
It won't surprise me one bit. The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have for serious injury. Here's the pin.
1.
He hasn't done nearly enough to get the pin yet. Nice reversal.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turning. Here it comes, look out.
Oh, man. Many a superstar has fallen prey to that finishing maneuver.
Here's the pin. This could be it.
1, 2, 3.
I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not.
Folks will be staying with this match to the end with no commercial interruptions.
Good thing, too, Cole, because I don't think we'd ever hear the end of it if we cut away here.
You're probably right, Taz. I know I wouldn't want to miss a second of this action.
Look at these superstars go. It's up.
And there's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job. He saw that one coming.
1, 1.
These superstars are showing some great intensity here tonight, and that's what the WWE fans came to see.
That's for sure, Taz. And the #1 rule here on SmackDown is to send the fans home happy.
And there's the counter, Cole. You never know what to expect from these superstars, Cole. I mean, this could be over in 60 seconds or 60 minutes.
Well, it wouldn't break my heart if they went for an hour, Taz. I'm really enjoying this match.
Oh, man, this is just about the last hole you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here.
He dodged that bullet.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him.
What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive.
We've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every advantage he can.
You know, that's not going to make you popular, but you got to do whatever it takes to win. There's the reversal, Cole. These superstars...
Great reversal.
Can you believe this match so far, Cole?
I really can't, Taz. This isn't anything like what I expected from these competitors.
Yeah, I gotta admit, they're surprising the hell out of me here, too.
And I think it's that unpredictability that makes these superstars so exciting to watch. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is gonna have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to say that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it.
Boy, I'll tell you, this is not the way I thought this match was going to go at all.
And that's what makes the WWE so exciting. The unpredictability of the superstars. You never quite...
Oh, man, here it comes.
And that might be the end of the match right there. There's a reason that's called a finishing move.
He could get the pin right here.
1, 2, 3.
Sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, and thousands of paying customers can't be wrong. I think this proves without a doubt why SmackDown's the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
I can't help but agree, partner. You won't see action like this on Raw.
Yeah, and even if you did, you'd have to listen to... He's going for the cover, Cole.
1, 2, 3.
Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
Look at this, Taz. This could be it.
Good night, Irene. Nobody sticks around long after taking a finisher like that.
He may get the 3 count right
1,
here.
2, 3.
I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too. And I do agree with what they're saying, Taz.
Man, you talk about
One.
superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to
3.
realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single
4.
match.
Look, Cole, this ain't ballet. You gotta go in there
5.
every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually stepped in between the ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredibly short-sighted.
Cole, I swear, I'm gonna replace you with someone who actually knows what they're talking about. Maybe Carlito. He might be a little tough to understand sometimes, but at least he knows what it's like to wrestle a match. Looks to me as this can go down in the books as an instant classic.
I think just about every match has that potential, Taz. This is the WWE after all.
I gotta say, Cole, when I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think, but these superstars are blowing me away right here.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous matchup. And I haven't been disappointed.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm not disappointed, but I'll talk about getting stuck with you as a broadcast partner. Yeah, we'll talk about that another time. This has been a great match so far. There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here.
When you see this level of competition, Cole, there is no doubt that SmackDown's just head and shoulders better than Raw.
I couldn't agree more, Taz. Raw has some incredible superstars, no question about it. But they just can't compete with SmackDown's finest.
Come on, Cole. I know you're just trying to be diplomatic, but you can't seriously sit there and say that there's anyone on the Raw roster you'd want to have here on SmackDown.
No, I'm 100% serious, Taz. Can you imagine having Triple H or Batista or Chris Jericho on Friday nights? That could take SmackDown to the next level.
These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition.
He's going for the submission.
And he might get it. He's got that hold locked in. I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game. Look at this, Cole. Look at this.
Oh, my God. There's a reason that's called a finishing move. He doesn't go much longer.
He's going for the pin, Cole.
1, 2, 3.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
No surprise there, Cole. The WWE fans ain't exactly known for keeping their opinions to themselves. I think we know which way this one's gonna go, Cole.
Actually, Taz, from my perspective, I think it could go either way.
And what perspective would that be exactly? The perspective of somebody who has a neck that resembles... He smells blood in the water, Cole. He's going straight for the submission.
And this could prove to be a decisive moment in this match.
He likes fighting dirty, and it's easy to see why. He's pretty good at it.
He certainly is. And I hope he's proud of himself. Personally, I find it disgusting.
He's 3 seconds away from a win.
2, 3.
Oh, man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are. And you know that's going to have an effect on this match.
Man, there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears shed in that ring over the years.
And if these superstars have their way, there's going to be a lot more shed here tonight. He could pin his opponent right here. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. An injured superstar's like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent. And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole.
So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle.
These superstars, I don't want to doubt this guy's sincerity or nothing like that, but I gotta tell you, he's obviously playing possum now.
1, 2, 3.
And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, and you can't let that break your focus, but that's easier said than done.
And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hold, Cole.
One.
Look at him. He's just radiating confidence. And he's got a lot to be confident about.
Yeah, well, he looks a little overconfident to me, Cole. And that could come back to bite him on a you-know-what.
What a cowardly move. He can't win fair and square, so he tries to screw his opponent out of the victory.
Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with him doing whatever it takes to win the match. If it was that bad, the ref would have DQ'd him, right?
1.
Looks like they might be taking this match down a notch here, Cole.
The pace of the match may have slowed, but the intensity of these superstars certainly hasn't.
You could say that again. Waiting for your opponent to make a move or give an opening can be just as intense as putting him through a table.
And whether or not you have that kind of patience, he picked up a very hard-fought victory here tonight. It looks like there just wasn't enough left in the tank to kick out of the pin.
That's a tough loss for sure.
Show.
But if you don't have what it takes, then you don't have what it takes.
I don't know if it's a matter of not having what it takes, Taz. Sometimes it's just not your night. Gentlemen, he's Taz, and I'm Michael Cole here in ringside, welcoming you to Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Hey, I got top billing tonight. I'll pay you later.
Well, what can I say? These Minneapolis fans have got me in such a great mood. I'm feeling especially generous tonight.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
Won't surprise me one bit. The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have of serious injury.
What a counter that was. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this bad boy right down the middle. You just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
No doubt, front and center. We couldn't be any closer to this match without being in it.
Whoa, that's your territory, partner, not mine. I'm perfectly happy staying right where I am. Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there.
What an awesome presence is the Big Show. 7 feet tall, 500 pounds. There's no question why he's one of the most dominant superstars on the SmackDown roster.
Yeah, but you know, he slipped out of that one. Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz. He saw that one coming.
Look at these superstars, Cole. I mean, they're not even contemplating the fact that they might lose here tonight.
They've sacrificed so much to get here, Taz. I don't think they can allow that thought to enter their heads. He's going for the pin. This could be it. I don't think there's any superstars on the roster who wouldn't love to have the size and strength advantage of the Big Show.
Yeah, but the thing about that is when you're the size of the Big Show, you're the odds-on favorite.
Talk about adding insult to injury, and these fans love it.
Yeah, well, you know what? He better worry more about the injury and less about the insult until his match is over. Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
You gotta be kidding me. Give it up. It's not gonna happen.
Come on, Taz. How about a little credit for the attempt?
You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
It's obvious these superstars have studied each other real carefully, Cole.
No question about that, Taz. You won't last long against an opponent you haven't done your homework on. That'll get your opponent fired up. Just hope it doesn't backfire on you. Nice reversal. These superstars certainly aren't going easy on each other tonight. They sure are giving the fans their money's worth.
No doubt, Cole. These WWE superstars put their bodies on the line night after night.
And the fans sell out these arenas night after night, Taz. Sounds like a pretty fair trade to me.
This one's gonna keep on going until someone can't go anymore.
And considering the conditioning of these athletes, that could be quite a while from now.
The Big Show is a big dude, all right. But I'll tell you what, I think it's kind of strange that a guy who's the largest athlete, man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter.
These superstars have proven time and again that they're willing and able to go the distance.
Well, you don't go too far in this business if you're not, Cole.
That's for sure, partner. There's always someone right behind you, ready to overtake you if you can't keep up. That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
Look at this, Cole. Look at this.
Oh my God, there's a reason that's called a finishing move. The match usually doesn't go much longer.
When you see this level of competition, Cole, there is no doubt that SmackDown's just head and shoulders better than Raw.
I couldn't agree more, Taz. Raw has some incredible superstars, no question about it. But they just can't compete with SmackDown's finest.
Come on, Cole.
Oh my, the submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole. Can you believe this match so far, Cole?
I really can't, Taz. This isn't anything like what I expected from these competitors.
Yeah, I gotta admit, they're surprising the hell out of me here, too.
And I think it's that unpredictability that makes these superstars so exciting to watch.
Watch it. He reversed it.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't
He's going for the submission.
And he might get it. He's got that hold locked in.
These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the...
Look at this. Could it be?
You're damn right it is, Cole. And that's a heck of a finisher right there.
He may get the 3 count right here.
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match, when you decide to show me yap for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace.
You'll excuse me for doing my job, partner. Sorry to have disturbed you. This capacity crowd is certainly getting its money's worth here tonight.
And it's a good thing, too, Cole. If they're not buying tickets, we're not getting paychecks.
Well, I don't think we'll have to worry about selling tickets the next time we come back here. Not after a match like this.
This guy might not have enough to kick out. I wonder if we're going to see anything this good on Raw next Monday, Cole.
Come on, Taz. I think we both know the answer to that one. I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
I'm sure they haven't, Cole. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything. As soon as you let the slightest doubt into your mind, you can forget about it.
And that's something I don't think people realize. The mental conditioning of the WWE superstars is just as impressive as the physical conditioning.
Okay, yeah, great. That's just great. Now, why don't you quit showing off and get down to business here?
He is getting down to business. He's in the sports entertainment business, isn't he? What an incredible match we've seen so far.
And it ain't over yet, Cole.
And here we go with the submission hold.
Oh, man, look out below.
What a huge elbow drop.
He dodged that bullet. These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career.
Here it comes, look out!
Oh, man, many a superstar has fallen prey to that finishing maneuver. Great reversal.
This could be 3 right here.
What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive. That was a textbook reversal. This one could still go either way, Cole.
It sure could. It's not over until the referee calls for the bell.
Here's the reversal, Cole. I don't think there's going to be anything left of these superstars by the end of this match.
You're probably right, Taz. They're so focused on a victory that they don't care what they have to put themselves through to get it. And there's the reversal. He's going for the pin.
How much longer are these superstars going to be able to keep it up?
Your guess is as good as mine, Taz. They're certainly not going easy on each other, that's for sure.
Nice quick counter.
Look at this, Taz. This could be it.
Good night, Irene. Nobody sticks around long after taking a finisher like that. He's going for a pin, Cole.
He anticipated that move perfectly. Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible... He's got him covered. Oh,
No doubt, Cole. If your opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
He's been looking for that all match, Cole, and now he's taking advantage.
Come on, partner. Taking advantage is a rather generous way to put it. He's cheating, plain and simple. What a reversal.
This is one hell of a performance. Here's the pin. This could be it.
He was one step ahead on that one.
Oh, man, here it comes.
And that might be the end of the match right there. There's a reason that's called a finishing move. He could pin his opponent right here.
You're not going to see action like this anywhere except SmackDown, Cole.
You'll get no argument from me, Taz. SmackDown is the dominant brand in all of sports entertainment.
He likes fighting dirty, and it's easy to see why. He's pretty good at it.
He certainly is, and I hope he's proud of himself. Personally, I find it disgusting.
And there's the counter, Cole. You know, holy cow, Cole, look at that. Talk about a crimson mask.
It's unfortunate, but you always run that risk in a match like this.
Unfortunate? What the hell are you talking about? This is great. Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it. And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole.
And there's the pin.
If you ever wondered just how much punishment a human body could take, I think you're going to get an answer tonight.
You might be right, Taz. It doesn't look like these superstars are going to go easy on each other.
Wow, great reversal. Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at...
He took his opponent to the limit and came out on top. What a competitor. Gentlemen, welcome to a sold-out show here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I'm Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside.
Man, you couldn't fit another fan in here with a crowbar, I'm telling you. There's a whole lot of cheeseheads in the house tonight.
It sure is. Green Bay knows that they're about to see the greatest superstars in all of sports entertainment. I can't wait to get started.
Wow, great reversal. These superstars are on fire tonight.
They sure are, and I don't think they're going to be put out anytime soon. Great reversal.
I never stop being impressed by Kurt Angle, a multi-time WWE champion, an Olympic gold medalist, an intercontinental. Watch it, he reversed it. You're not going to see action like this anywhere except SmackDown, Cole.
There's no argument for me, Taz. SmackDown is the dominant brand in all of sports entertainment.
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter. This one's gonna keep on going until someone can't go anymore.
And considering the conditioning of these athletes, that could be quite a while from now. What a counter that was! Kurt Angle is such a phenomenal athlete. It's a shame that he feels that he has to bend the rules in order to accomplish his goals.
Are you nice quick counter.
I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're gonna get on the bad side of at least one superstar.
And that's about the last place you want to be if you're not a superstar yourself. Trust me, I know.
Man, you talk about an American icon, you talk about a real American hero, you just don't get any better than a man right here, Kurt Angle.
Angle certainly represented his country well in the 1996 Olympic Games where he won his gold medal. Nice reversal.
He's stalking his opponent down, Cole, and here it comes.
Angle slam! Angle slam!
That wasn't even close to 3.
He saw that one coming.
I'll tell you, Cole, this is what the WWE is all about.
You're absolutely right, Taz. The greatest athletes in the world competing on the grandest stage of them all.
Man, there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears shed in that ring over the years.
And if these superstars have their way, there's going to be a lot more shed here tonight.
You know, I know I say this a lot, Cole, but this is not ballet. You step between those ropes, you better be prepared to take some punishment.
And to dish some out as well. I don't think I've ever seen a superstar win a match by being attacked. And there's the reversal.
These superstars are pounding the heck out of each other. How much longer can they keep this up?
I don't know, Taz, but you can bet that it's going to get a lot worse before it's over.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now. I think he's looking for that big elbow.
Biggest in the business, Cole.
1,
Huge
2,
elbow drop.
3.
You feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect superstars who stick within the rules and show some sportsmanship in the ring.
You gotta understand, Cole. I know it ain't exactly kosher, but you're putting your body on the line in there. You gotta do whatever it takes to protect yourself and pick up the win.
Taz, you're talking about two different things. Going outside the rules in the name of self-defense is one thing. But cheating to steal a victory and enhance your own career is something
He slipped out of that one. I love it. Talk about rubbing your opponent's face in it.
Yes, but this might not be the smartest course of action. This match is far from over. You can't let your opponent continue to work over the same area of your body.
Not if you want to win the match, you can't. He dodged that bullet. Look at these superstars go. It's obvious they've done their homework on each other.
That's for sure. This match might have been over by now if they had.
90% of a match is in the preparation, Cole. You gotta come ready for the battle. Ha ha! Look at this, Cole. He don't look too worried about this match.
Well, he should be. Until that bell rings, this is still anyone's match. He was one step ahead on that one.
Man, I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here tonight so far.
How could you not be impressed, Taz? These are some of the greatest superstars in the world, doing what they do best.
Hey, slow down, girl pants. And there's the counter, Cole. Wow, look at that confidence. He's letting his opponent know who the boss is.
He'd better watch out, though. His cockiness could backfire in a major way.
Oh, man, look out below.
What a huge elbow
One,
drop. What a
two,
jerk.
three.
How about a little less posing and a little more action?
Pump the brakes, girl pants. There's nothing wrong with getting inside your opponent's head like this.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Going up the turnbuckle hurts a heck of a lot less than coming down from the turnbuckle. There's the reversal, Cole.
I don't think he's going to win any fans over with that.
And it, uh-oh, kick right in the gut. Here it comes.
Stunner! Stunner! He anticipated that move perfectly. Oh, would you look at this? Talk about arrogant. It's sickening.
Actually, I think it's great. That's not arrogant.
Look at this, Taz. This could be it.
Good night, Irene.
One,
Nobody sticks
two,
around long after
three.
taking a finisher like that. Stick a fork in it, Cole. This match is done.
It looks
Here's
like there
your
just wasn't
winner.
enough left in the tank to kick out of the pin.
Andre,
That's a tough loss for
the
sure.
Giant.
But if you don't have what it takes, then you don't have what it takes.
I don't know if it's a matter of not having what it takes, Taz. Sometimes it's just not your night.